This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He gets loose. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point goes up and good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The snapper, quarterback, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Canes. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14, USC.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They push it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Coming up to try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Split backfield here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out to bring the pressure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw again. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. We didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Takes the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Tackled there by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Nelson. He's hit as he throws it. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the PAT is good.
28. USC 7.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. Catch made on the outback. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Upcoming. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Now they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
28. USC 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Wideout's now clustered. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's Nelson. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea of they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Pringle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Carr. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The sure hands. It's Pringle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Monster stage. Another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Dropping back. It's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. It's a solid game. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry on. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Trojans churn out another first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Makes the throw, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Of course, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs on the scramble. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. That's an important first down on that running play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings.